got another fresh Diet Pepsi, so it's like, what else do I need? I got the camera, I got the viewers, or maybe not, depending on how it's going. Oh, dude, all these people just looked over at me. Watch this. Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep talking and act like I'm just like this famous dude, and kind of look over. Oh, hello. You wanna be in the video? Yes, please. Yell really loud. Huh? Yell. Hi. Hey. Bye, guys. See, that's all I wanted. I wanted someone to be excited about the YouTube video. Maybe they'll watch it. I'll tell them all about it. Hey, subscribe, Speedracinjason. 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 Okay. Okay, they're subscribing. Hopefully they're subscribed. Alrighty, so I've been thinking about doing this for a while now, but I'm kind of thinking that instead of doing like the podcast, I haven't even been doing those in a long time. I've kind of been thinking about doing something more like this, where it's like a 10-minute style video, you know, where it's just kind of me talking and explaining what I've been up to and what the plans are for like the next couple days, what the videos will be coming up with, what we got going on. This is pretty much like a filler video. Shouldn't I say filler? I don't know. That doesn't fucking sound good. I gotta be promoting this thing good, you know, so people watch it, and then I go like that, and I'm like, yeah, we'll just call it filler. Nobody wants to watch that. No, it's more just me talking and me being a human instead of me being like Speedracinjason, because Speedracinjason constantly just runs around and films with his camera and then doesn't really make it on camera, you know, so it's more of me just like talking, being my normal person, you know. But I have a couple things I'm doing today. I took today off, called in sick, same thing. I really didn't want to go, and I figured I could stay home and make sweatshirts and make more money than going to work today, so that's what I did. I don't know, it's kind of getting to a weird point where And I do a lot of other things other than just make hoodies. I also do vinyl decals for this construction company. I'm waving at my grandpa. Driving down the driveway right now. I made this new car mount today. That's another thing I did today. I'm going to show a couple little clips of that, probably just while I'm talking, but it was really simple. All I did was to just take a piece of wood that we had laying down, chop it up into a bunch of different pieces, cut it up, and then found a bolt that we had laying around as well, used some washers, held it in place. Now I got this good sturdy camera mount up here instead of what I was trying to use beforehand, and Michael could vouch for it if he was here, but the other day we tried to film a video like this and the camera just fell off, and it was not good. It scared the shit out of me. It almost broke my Juul. I had my Juul charging, and it just, Diet Pepsi went everywhere. You know how it goes. You see that? I just hit bumps. Didn't even concern me. I live on a gravel driveway, and I was talking about something completely different before I went off onto this tangent, and I think it was about my current job situation. So I'm like taking pictures for car dealerships, which is cool because I get to say I'm a car photographer and a professional one. Because a professional is just someone that makes money doing something, so, you know, I'm making myself feel better about doing this. But I'm also doing a lot of these vinyl jobs for this construction company. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm running down to Portland to go buy some more vinyl to finish up these decals on this truck that they just painted that they want me to do. And so that money combined with the Speedracinjason merch money, I feel like kind of making enough money to not work at that job, because that job isn't really, like, it's not really making me all that much money, and it's a far, I mean, I drive into Portland every day. I'm like, then the wear on the tear on the car, and honestly, it's just time I could be using to spend creating for you guys. Like, I think I'm gonna need to roll up my window when I actually make it out onto the road. I just got to the end of my driveway, and it'll probably get louder, so rolled up the end of the window. But if I'm just not working that job, it's just more time that I get to spend creating videos for you guys and stuff, which I think is probably better and more relaxing in the long run. Like, honestly, realistically, like, if more people start watching, you know, more people start buying the merch, it's like, I don't need to have that other job, and then more stuff just starts coming your guys' way. You know, I'm making more stuff for you guys instead of trying to work to like make money to eventually make stuff for you guys. You see what I'm saying? And this car mount, man, I'm impressed with myself. Like, I don't make stuff very often that actually works, like good, out of wood at least. Like, wood, not the strong suit, but my dad had like a good saw set up today, so I was just like, with that, busted this bad boy out in like 20 minutes, and it's so good. Like, I was about to buy one for like 30 bucks off of Amazon, like a little suction cup one that would maybe stick to the dash, but this thing's wedged in there. Like, it's not going anywhere, and then I just pull it out real fast. So I'm solidly impressed with myself. What else do I have to talk about? Yeah, so the other night I was kind of just thinking about what I would start doing if I did do a 10-minute video like this, or however long I'm even gonna make it. I don't even know. Like, I feel like all of that was pretty good content and like good to talk to you guys about, because that's like what I'm telling my friends, you know, or people when they ask me like stuff about the channel. Like, I usually kind of have similar conversations like that, but with another person instead of just myself. So, I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't know how I'm really gonna edit it. I don't know if I'm even going to edit it. It seems like I'm just spewing out information quick enough that I don't even really need to edit it, but I'm sure I will a little bit, because y'all know I like editing. But yeah, so the other night I was kind of thinking about how you know what, I'm not even gonna use my turn signal right here, because we're sitting in traffic. It's at a red light, so you guys don't need to hear the beep the entirety of this wait, because that's not gonna be fun for you. But yeah, I was thinking about like what I could call it. I was thinking I'd call it like maybe warm up the car, because I usually go out into my car and then start the car up for 10 minutes and then I just sit in it, because I like to be warm once I start driving. Or I'll start it up, run back in the house, brush my teeth, do whatever, and then come back out to the car. But I was kind of thinking this might be a fun one, you know. And then it's kind of related to the channel too, because I'm not providing you guys drift content. This is more just like kind of car content. It's more of me just talking content, if I'm being honest. But at least this way it's like, it's kind of like cars. You're in a car, you're taking a car ride with me. So I was thinking of calling it like warm up the car, or the warm up, or something like that. And then I was maybe thinking like start the car, and I was like, that would be tight. I was like, start the car, Speedracinjason, or like Speedracinjason, start the car. You know, you guys can tell people about it. Be like, hey, you know, he does a little talk with me. He talks with me for a minute. It's like a conversation that I'm having to the world, instead of just like one-on-one with someone else. And it's mainly just because I'm lonely and nobody else is riding in my car. So it's either this or listen to music. And then once I was like, start the car sounds kind of cool, I started like looking it up, because that's what I usually do. I'll like think of something that's like a cool product or like a cool idea in my head, and I'm like, somebody else has probably thought of that. So I Google it, make sure nobody else is like completely all over it, and how hard it's gonna be for you guys to find it when you guys look it up, if people are even looking that up in the first place. And that's kind of where I screwed up with, and that's a whole nother conversation. Google searches and stuff like that, we'll talk about that another day. But I was like, start the car, and one of the things I found, and I feel like I almost kind of remember this commercial, but it's an IKEA commercial, and I'm totally about to sample that and make that part of the intro to this to like this little series, because I'm thinking I'll do this as a series, you know, especially if you guys like it. So please, like, comment, tell me if you hate it, tell me if it was totally a waste of your time, if you'll never watch another one, because if that's the case, I probably won't keep making them. But yeah, I was thinking about sampling that and making it the intro to these videos for every time I make them. I got the fresh can of Diet Pepsi for this talk to make sure I'm hydrated. I think I'll probably only continue doing this for a couple more minutes. It looks like we've been going in for like 9. So you know, I mean, I don't want to make it too long, and on the same hand, like, I'm sure this isn't the most legal thing to be doing. Like, I'm sure it's legal to film yourself, but maybe you should have like a little GoPro up in the corner or some stuff like that, and like microphones on your chest. Instead, I currently have my Canon M50 on this giant mount, and then a blocker, so you can't really see my face if you're anywhere over there, and it's totally obstruction of the view. You know how like you're not even supposed to have like a handicap pass on your mirror because it's obstruction of view? Like, this is real bad. This is true obstruction of a view, but I'm trying to get the views, you know what I'm saying? So that was a bad joke. That was like really bad, but I don't even care. So yeah, I mean, I think this is probably getting to that point where I could end it because it seems like I'm running out of shit to talk about. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Please tell me, like I said, give me feedback. Tell me you hate it, tell me you love it. I want to hear what the dealio is, and then I'll maybe make another one. Like, if it's good, it'll be a weekly thing, and then for sure I'm going to continue with all the drift videos and stuff like that. But I was kind of thinking it's nice to try something else out, and as y'all know, I like talking to people. So goodbye, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. One second, I gotta look up directions real fast, and then I think we're gonna get back into it actually. We're gonna go like that. Once I get on the I-5, I'm good. I'm just directionally challenged on getting back to I-5. So, okay, also, I parallel parked, and now there's like 2 cars behind me. Or, I mean, there's a car behind me and a car in front of me, you know how it goes. Now there's traffic coming that way. Okay, we good. We pulling out. Okay, so that was just a little wasted minute of me just trying to get out of a parking spot. So enjoy that one. But I was kind of thinking, you know, let's get this thing wrapped up at like 10 minutes because I feel like that's probably too long. So I kind of cut myself short, I feel like, almost. But now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, dude, you spend like 3 hours watching a Rogan podcast. So I'm sure there's like someone out there that might watch a 15 or 20 minute one. And I feel like I kind of forgot just like a few things. So I really want to emphasize that, like, if you guys have any like questions, maybe ask them, put them in the comments, you know, and it's more stuff I'll talk about like in the next one if you guys even like it. I mean, like I said, if you guys hate it, tell me you hate it and I won't make another one. But if you guys like it, let me know, and then maybe ask some questions you want me to talk about. If you have anything on your mind that I maybe have not mentioned in a previous video, or maybe you just weren't paying attention in the last one you watched and you're like, oh, what's that about? And you had something you wanted to ask me, drop it in the comments down below. Give the video a like and a subscribe if you do like it, because I make videos decently often, not too often though. See, I think that's part of it. You don't want it in your feed every day and you're like, you get burned out on a guy. So I usually do at least 1 a week. I'm trying to step it up to like 2 a week. I'm thinking like 1 like this a week, and then 1 regular drift video a week, or a car video a week, depending on how it goes. You know, I can only go to so many drift events, and there is only so many drift events. Like, I try to go to every single event. Like, I'll be out on the 31st out at Pat's Acres filming, and I'm hoping to be drifting again. So I'll be out there, but that's the only event I'm hitting this month, other than the one I already hit this month. So that's like 2 events a month, you know. There is Spirit Peaks as well, and so sometimes we go up there. It just all kind of depends on the schedule. We plan stuff out, but we don't plan it out too hard. It's more of like, hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Nothing? Let's go up to Spirit Peaks. Dope. So I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk and a little bit more, because honestly I like talking a lot, and I totally could have talked longer for the first time. I mean, I have more time to drive and got another fresh Diet Pepsi, so it's like, what else do I need? I got the camera, I got the viewers, or maybe not, depending on how it's going. Oh, dude, all these people just looked over at me. Watch this. Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep talking and act like I'm just like this famous dude and kind of look up. Oh, hello. You wanna be in the video? Yes, please. Yell really loud. Huh? Yell. Hi. Hey. Bye, guys. See, that's all I wanted. I wanted someone to be excited about the YouTube video. Maybe they'll watch it. I'll tell them all about it. Hey, subscribe, Speedracinjason. 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 Okay. Okay, they're subscribing. Hopefully they're subscribed. Dude, I don't know. That was like a whole car. That was like 4 people. Yeah, so I'm sure what I just did was entirely illegal and kind of a douchey thing to do because I'm driving in Portland right now and people complain about traffic, and I feel like I might be the main cause of it. So, whoops. But it happens. Quality content for you guys. There's this lady kind of riding my butt right now, and I think she's like primarily the one that's butthurt, so I'm like speeding up a little bit. I tried to adjust the camera so you could get them on video. I'm not sure if I did. It was a white car, so shout out to them. They might be the first viewers of this channel, or I mean of this video. Obviously I have other viewers of the channel. We just hit 1,000 subscribers and I'm way too hyped about that still. I'm like 1,020 or something like that now. I'm really trying to hit that 2K now. It's kind of just like an ongoing goal that I'm sure will never stop. Look at PewDiePie, he's out there with like 88 million and he's still trying every day to get more. So I'm sure I'll be trying to do the same. I don't know, I really like that those people were excited about the video in traffic because I'm kind of hoping I could get like another person to comment on it. Maybe you get like that, more samples for the intro, you know what I'm saying? I tried to roll down the window because I was hoping that was going to be a cool guy, and it was like solid 65-year-old guy in a Prius, and he was not having it. I hope you guys are having it though, and so, like I said, tell me what you think. I mean, I could keep driving and keep talking. I don't know, like how much, see, that's what's hard about this first one, is I don't know how much you guys really want me to give you. Like, I mean, I can just keep giving, like I could keep filming for the majority of this car ride. I mean, this went way too good. Like, I felt like the first part of this and this part went really good, and somehow I drove into Portland at 4 o'clock and like didn't really hit traffic on the way in, and so like that went really good. The vinyl store went really good. They had the stuff I needed, and it was like a 5-minute trip, you know, like it was way better than I thought. And so I don't know, like I just feel like I kind of want to give you guys more, but I don't know if you guys even want more. But I feel like it's gone good in my head, but I feel like most things go good in my head, so I'm not really sure if that's actually the case. So I really do need you guys to tell me. I feel like I've reiterated that enough at this point in time that I don't need to bring it up again. But I'm going to be getting stuck into traffic on the way home, I'm sure. Like, there's pretty much no way about it now, because now it is like 4:15 and I can just tell already that it's more trafficy, and I think it's going to be kind of some stop and goes up here. So it's almost kind of like I want to keep filming because I know I'm going to be bored in traffic. So it's like this, or a podcast, or music, or other things I could do while driving. So like this one's pretty entertaining, and it's kind of a dual purpose. Like, I'm getting caught up on videos and you guys are getting a new one from me. And I'm gonna speed up right here and go like that and totally swap over into this lane and then go by these people because they are in the way. Right now I'm crossing over the Ross Island Bridge. Shout out to that. I don't know all my bridges that well, but I know a few of them, so I had to bring it up. I don't know, like, there's so many different things I could talk about too. I mean, I could just keep talking about the channel and things like that. I also like just kind of driving around and commenting, you know? I mean, I'm kind of a talker, so it's not like this is anywhere out of my wheelhouse, and I enjoy doing it. And I'm hoping you guys are kind of sitting back, relaxing, and like laughing at this. And I hope you're not like, dude, this guy's cringy as shit. But if I am, and you guys like it because it is cringy, and you're like one of those people, it's so cringy, it's good, that's tight. I mean, I'll take whatever viewers I can get, you know what I mean? So a little narcissistic and I'm a bit of a attention whore. So it happens. Okay, so yeah, now I'm really hitting the stop and go, and I haven't even made it back onto the freeway. So, and it looks like I'm hitting about 20 minutes, and I think that's more than enough to give you guys for at least the first time. But like I said, I mean, if you guys watch this whole 20 minutes and you're like, man, that was good, let me know, dude, and I'll f***ing go for 30, go for 40, try me, bet. I don't know. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, tell me. If you did, tell me. Like I said, I've said that enough. So yeah, we're good here. Bye-bye. So I just pulled into a McDonald's because I got to get the thumbnail real fast. And I was kind of thinking like, so I've thought about this before. I've thought about trying to put like a funny like version of like a drift livery on this car since I have a vinyl cutter and I know what I'm doing with vinyl. So I think that would be kind of fun. And especially because of things like how those people just saw me filming and I was trying to yell them what my YouTube channel was. It's kind of hard to remember. It's 15 letters long. Speedracinjason. And so it's like, if I had the name all the way down the side, I think that might work pretty good. So that might be in an upcoming video, and if I put it on YouTube saying I'm gonna do that, it'll make me actually do it. So now I need a thumbnail for this video. Again, hope you had a great day. I'm thinking like a key with the Speedracinjason logo if I can.